Okay, I guess we can start now. So, welcome to Super Wednesday, everybody. We are so delighted to welcome you to the special edition of our Know Your Body program, where the healthcare professionals come together to discuss the vital medical topics that impact our well being and longevity. This week, we'll be exploring an essential topic: longevity through health and wellness practices. Health is the foundation of a fulfilling life, and understanding how to enhance longevity through holistic wellness, preventative care, and innovative health solution is the key. We are honored to have two distinguished guests today with us today. First, we have Dr. Sunny Ohanse. He is a visionary leader in integrative and bionatural medicine, dedicated to revolutionize the healthcare through innovative wellness solutions. Next, we have another amazing guest speaker for today. We have Henrik Schulz. He is a global expert in health and longevity, bringing the invaluable insights into sustainable well-being and preventative health strategy. So just prepare for an insightful session today where science meets the practical wellness approaches to help you and your loved ones leading a healthier and longer lives. So let's just dive in and unlock the secrets to longevity with our first speaker of the day, which is Dr. Sunny Ohanse. Welcome, Dr. Sunny. Over to you.
Very good. Excellent. It's good to have all of you here this evening, morning or afternoon. It depends on which country you live in because it's a global platform. And every single Wednesday, we discuss about your health and wellness matters. Yes, I am a health entrepreneur supporting the global community of other entrepreneurs and particularly healthcare workers. People like to really have their time and focus. I'm not sure what you're observing, exactly what I'm observing, that the dynamics of aging is going to shift or has already shifted in a big way. Have you noticed that? What do I really mean? Well, healthcare and healthcare provision will actually be magnified a lot more, even greater than what it had been. Look into every single family right now, not just in the UK, but globally. Talking about global perspective here, there are fewer younger people being born to many families. Have you noticed that? In my time, back in the 60s, my parent had about 6 of us. My father has about 8 of them. My mother, my mom's side, they had about 11. Okay, from 11, 6, then it dropped down to 5. Now I only had 3. And my son only had 2. You see what is actually happening here? The number of babies that are being born is decreasing. It's taking a downward slope. What's the implication of the next 10, 20, 30 years? The implication is going to be there's going to be high dependency on those population that are being born right now. They're going to have a lot of responsibility. And you're remaining within the healthcare to become an entrepreneur within the healthcare sector will be a pivotal business to be in. So the platform is here for you to start exploring, to start looking into critically in terms of what is actually taking place. In fact, in certain countries, not just Chinese right now, in certain countries like India, certain countries like Bangladesh, certain countries like Nigeria, a big population. A lot of families are now reducing the number of children they have to 1 or 2. Have you noticed that? And once this trend continues the way it is right now, healthcare will be a major concern, because the human power or the human resources or provision by so many healthcare centers will become incredibly critical. Just my observation. And maybe you have observed exactly the same thing. Hence, we are seeing the pattern of what is actually taking place and what is happening in our environment. To kickstart, that's a disclaimer. We do not provide any remedy on this particular platform. We do not provide prescription on this particular platform. This platform is dedicated to education in health and wellness. Whatever you hear from here, you can take it back to your own physician, who can further look into it for you and give you a profound professional advice. We equally have our own physician who can equally provide you with this, but not on this particular platform, not digital prescription. We have either face-to-face or one-on-one where we can actually do that, not a collective or multiple assessment. So this platform is designed to provide you with education. Education that you need to validate, you need to verify before you make any decision as far as your health is concerned, right? This is just... Now, what do we actually provide here? Well, like we said, we provide education, and we also provide issue relating to technology. Technology can use your voice, your inner voice, to be able to assess any indication that your body may be having in order to provide solution for you with our doctors. Our doctors are spread around the globe, and the whole idea, the whole dream is that wherever you are, with the aid of your phone, you're able to have access to a medical practitioner or a healthcare practitioner. It doesn't have to be a medical doctor. It can even be a therapist who can actually look into your case and provide you with support, help in any country, in any location, in any way, wherever you are around the globe. Isn't that amazing? My story of actually establishing this particular platform started 2011 when I took my son to accident and emergency. And guess what happened? Whilst we were there, we were waiting for a doctor for more than 10 hours. This is prior to COVID. So this is where my research in this particular field began, to look into the possibility of using a technology to be able to learn about indications of what could be happening in your body. Some of you have heard of recent developments within the healthcare system. Do you know what that is? AI to diagnose different medical conditions. NHS are just piloting a scheme right now. And do you know how many are participants for this particular, the cohort of people? Do you know how many? Over 700,000 participants within the NHS in the UK alone. The impact of AI in dealing with breast cancer among women. 700,000 100,000. That's certainly going to be a breakthrough, wouldn't it? And again, we're happy that technology is here, and this technology will be helping us in a variety of ways to help to provide solutions to a lot of different people, different ones who are really going through different situations, different difficulties. So what do we have for you today? Well, we have for you, you're going to listen to one of our videos shortly, right? Video that talks about our technology that can bring about these particular issues. And after that, we'll share some of our product with you that can deal virtually with a lot of medical conditions that people may be suffering from, which is called the cell biology. It doesn't matter what condition, what medical condition is, this product can actually deal with a lot of the issues that we are facing in terms of our body, in terms of our anatomy, in terms of our physiology. Oh, isn't that incredible? So let's look into, first of all, our BIPI technology. Let's play the video so that you can actually hear it. It's only for about 2 minutes.
Introducing an unmatched innovation from the School of Bionatural Medicine, the BP technology.
BIPI.
This development redefines the landscape of patient imaging. The BP technology opens a new frontier in patient imaging by infusing the precision of advanced quantum technology into the heart of healthcare.
Can you hear me, Aish? Or have you been abducted by the...
Is everybody able to see my video?
Not yet. I haven't. Oh, maybe. Hold on. No, we can see you, but not the video yet.
Andrew, were you able to hear it, Andrew?
I can see the video. Why not? It was playing very well.
Okay.
It was playing, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pedro.
Yeah, let's restart. It should be fine.
Okay. Thank you.
Introducing an unmatched innovation from the School of Bionatural Medicine, the BP technology. This development redefines the landscape of patient imaging. The BP technology opens a new frontier in patient imaging by infusing the precision of advanced quantum technology into the heart of healthcare. It's not just an imaging tool, it's a comprehensive health assessment solution designed to bridge the distance between patients and advanced care. Imagine the ability to undergo a detailed full-body scan without leaving the comfort of your home. BP makes this a reality, offering a non-invasive remote scanning service that meticulously analyzes 130 organs, delving into the very fabric of your being. From the vitality of your cells to the robustness of your bones and the integrity of your chromosomes. But BP's innovation doesn't stop at its remote capabilities or its breadth of analysis. This technology is a testament to the School of Bionatural Medicine's commitment to personalized healthcare. Each scan is not just a snapshot of your current health. It's a gateway to a tailored health and wellness plan, designed to preemptively address potential health issues and optimize your well-being. With BP, healthcare is not just reactive. It's predictive, it's preventative, and it's personalized. It's about empowering patients with knowledge and insights that were previously beyond reach, opening up a world where health decisions are informed, precise, and proactive. In embracing the BP technology, we're not just adopting a new tool, we're welcoming a new era. An era where the complexities of the human body are no longer mysteries, but open books, where distance and accessibility to new age healthcare are no longer barriers. The School of Bionatural Medicine is proud to be at the forefront of this revolution, bringing the future of healthcare into the present. Welcome to the era of BP technology, where every scan brings us closer to a world of unparalleled health and well-being.
Wow. What can you say to that? This is part of emerging technologies coming, supporting, bringing in a lot of innovation that will support the patient and the medical practitioners alike. Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, we are going through what is called the aging population, but it's equally sufficient to suggest here that the intervention of technology will provide solution to a very, very high degree for many, many people in the comfort of their respective location, not just in their own home. You want to book your assessment today? Well, the tool has even just been updated, and it will be released on the 19th of this month. A dedicated, updated version. How does it actually work? Well, you simply say, I am Dr. Sunny Ahonsi. I live in England with my friend Andrew, and we became friends because we met in just about 10, 15 seconds. That's all you need to say. And the technology with the vibration within the sound wave will pick out the vibration of your voice. People always say, how could that happen? I said, well, how does it happen when you send your WhatsApp message to anyone around the globe? How did you get the message? Exactly the same principle. Airwave is more important, and with a quantum analyzer, it's able to capture that even from the distance. That's how it's able to do that. And when you go to the airport, remember many, many years ago, before 9/11, 2001, we didn't have a way of checking people in terms of when they're boarding the plane. But today, everything can be revealed, even when they are hidden in the most concealed compartment in our body. Isn't that incredible? So technology has brought about a lot of addition to things that we didn't know before, as the video actually suggested, that we didn't know any of this before, but now we're able to have them incredibly available at our fingertips. This is what is happening. And that's why we're able to learn. That's why we're able to know. So is the technology going to replace our medical and healthcare practitioner? They're going to replace them? No. They are not designed to replace human. They are designed to bring solution by providing the right tools. It's a tool that the doctor can use to his or her optimal capability. And I'm sure all of you will attest to the fact that technology has brought about so many additions in our own lives. Technology has brought about things that we have not even imagined that could have happened. I was in a medical conference just about 3 weeks ago. And one of the doctors, who is also very versed pro technology, said the advancement that we have made in the last 20 years in health far beyond what we made over the last 200 years. Can you imagine? 10 to 20 years worth of advancement is more than what we have had done in the last 200 years. And also the technology that we have right now in the next 10 years will surpass everything we had in the last 50 years. So technology is right here, and it's bringing solution, it's bringing reprieve, it's bringing rest, it's bringing respite to our practitioners in the process, provided that I'm fully having them equipped in the process. Isn't that amazing? That's what technology is doing, and it will continue to do that. Merger technology. Some of you are aware of what I call the wearables, where a lot of things that you can put in your body, and it can monitor how your body is actually, it can tell you how many sleep you've had, and so many things. So these are really just part of the integrative ecosystem of physical biology or intervention that is supporting a lot of human in our quest of getting good health in the process. Let's look into other area of cell biology. Yeah, a product that we have, and this product has been doing a lot of miracles for many, many people. In fact, do you know anyone who is suffering from a major pain right now? Fibromyalgia or bone issues, arthritis, or they are suffering from diabetes, even type 1. Type 1 is a situation whereby your pancreas could not even produce the glucose. Glucose is a conversion of the food you eat that made it to be absorbed into the bloodstream. So people like these, what do they have to do? They have to take injection for them to be able to, for their body to be able to manufacture this insulin. Or if it's type 2, some people have to use lifestyle changes. Yeah, physical activity. Some of you were here when Dr. Tony Kelly was actually talking about, he said, don't go for exercise because that puts a lot of people off. He said, go for physical activity, walking, jumping, yeah, riding, bicycle, dancing. If you're able to go for a dance floor, so many things that are bringing about solution to our body, a human race. Now, this product is one of the rare of the product, very, very rare in the sense that within the medical community, researchers have not been able to discover how our body that is made up of water and salt, how we can create that same substance outside the body. And it's able to rejuvenate, it's able to propel your cells so that they can function to their full capacity. Isn't that incredible? Stay tuned. Have a look at this product while I describe the features and the properties of this particular product. I'm sure you can see this one on your screen. Yeah, one of my doctor friends says, when breakthroughs happens, so do miracles. Wow, isn't that incredible? This product is called redox signaling molecule. What does it actually entail? What does it actually signify? What does it actually do to our body? Well, it's interesting to note that all our body needs is full-fledged, listen to this, immune capability. Once your immune system is fortified, once your immune system is actually brought to a balanced state, then no disease will affect any part of your body. So our health is all about the life of our cells. Hence, this is called the cell biology. You always hear, oh yeah, it can get up to the cellular level. Yeah, you heard medical terms like that, cellular level. It simply means that it's able to deal with that condition that would make our cell to be active. Scientifically, it's been proven that we have over, listen to this, 70 trillion, and 30 more zeros or 12 more zeros cells in our body. That's quite a number, right? A huge number of any proportion, of any dimension. Now, what happened to our body when we are born? Well, a newborn baby has that amount of cells in their body, trillions. And as we develop, we grow, these cells are very active. They replace it and replenish it themselves automatically without any intervention from any human. Incredible, isn't it? But by the time we go beyond 12, 13, 14, guess what happened to replenishment of these cells? They begin to decrease, deteriorate. Why is that? Well, the reason is some of these cells, they are dead. Some of them are weak. They cannot perform anything. Then this could affect our drainage system in our body. This could affect the waste product of our body. And those cells, they're not able to reproduce themselves and replace a new one again and again. Why? Because our body is now full of toxins. We're full of toxicity. There are blockages everywhere. So some of these cells are weak. They cannot perform their function of keeping your body reproducing, producing the hormone, reducing the inflammatory impact of our body. Our gut system is weakened, and our hormone imbalances, they go beyond the roof. Research has shown that even in London, those of you who live in London, it's as if you're actually smoking 20 cigarettes every single day because of pollution. Yeah, that's quite a lot. So the pollution, the bad food we eat, the stress level that we go through, all of these have a lot of negative impacts in our body. Then our body weakened and it suffers from illness. So it's out of balance in the process. What that means, if your body is balanced, all your cells are alive, they are active, then no disease will affect your body. Yeah, that's what it is. But unfortunately, as we grow older, the cells give in to even their own deterioration, their own weak points, and eventually they die within our body. Okay. When they die within our body, then what happens? Sometimes they're not able to be flushed out from our system. They toxify our system. They create more problem as our body build up. Can you see what is actually happening here? Our bodies build up and they fail to be able to resist the attacks. Some of you may have may have remembered during the time of COVID, they said, right, you have to take the vaccine. And when you take the vaccine, what happens? They said, when you take the vaccine, you're not going to catch the COVID. Why? Because the vaccine would have optimized your immune system, heightened that immune system for immune system to be very, very strong. Then the COVID would not attack you. Long and behold, that was not quite correct. As evidence have shown significantly that many people who have actually taken the vaccine actually suffer from COVID. Yeah, we have nothing as a School of Bio-Natural, we do not have anything against the vaccine itself, but what we're trying to do that the vaccine, the impact it had on people did not quite get to the desired result. So a lot of people still suffer in spite of the fact that they're taking, and of course there are other side effects, other reactions. Some women, even their hormone were imbalanced and their gyno cycle had been altered. So many complications. Some people die of blood clots and many things. Yes, a lot of vaccines, a lot of, this is what happened with medicine. Sometimes they do have side effects. And they do provide a lot of work. So why do we take the medicine? Why do we take the vaccine? Why do we take antibiotics? Why do we take Panadol, paracetamol, chloroquine, all the queens on the planet? Why do we take them? Well, the whole purpose of taking them is not because they're going to cure the symptom or the sickness. It's because it's going to activate the cell for them to work to the optimum level so that they can withstand that particular disease or issue that is affecting our body. That's the whole purpose of most of these vaccines or any sort of medicine. Unfortunately, a lot of people today, particularly when they're getting older, to the older generation, they suffer from many attacks from diseases, medical conditions affecting them, their health deteriorate, and they go to the doctor. The doctor will prescribe a certain amount of medication. They take that medication. As they take the medication, their body needs more and more. The medication allows the body to be activated within the cell, for the cell to be activated so that they can perform to a very high degree. But sadly, this same medication will deposit some waste product into your pancreas and into the other parts of the body. So your body will have to work doubly hard in order to cope with all of these difficulties and challenges. The foreign thing that you're bringing into your body. Isn't that crazy? So you have a vicious circle right now. The body is fighting the waste product, the side effect, and at the same time, motivating, activating, accelerating, helping your cell to reproduce themselves. Or if the cells are weak, hopefully it's able to activate those cells so that they can become very active in the process. This is what happens. And there's the other thing that this particular redox does that no other supplement does it on the planet. None. This is very, very unique. Okay. Somebody said to you, oh, why don't you take supplement D6, B12, A1, A20, aloe vera? It's all well and good that you can take all of these, particular supplementation in terms of your body, because that's what they are designed to do. They supplement your body for your body to be able to perform to the optimum. But this is the drawbacks of most of these supplement. If your body is toxified, it will not have any impact. So you might just be taking your D3, D4, D6. It doesn't have any impact because your body needs to be cleansed completely in order for it to be able to accept, so that the cells will perform their miracles. That's what happens. And that's why some of these supplements, you're just taking them, they don't really have any impact at all. What the redox does is this. It's able to clear out the pathway, able to repair damaged cells, flush out from your system. Yeah, listen to this. The cells that are dead. So it clears out the pathway completely, so that anything you are able to take into your body is able to work with it better. Interestingly, one of my doctor friends was actually explaining it about 2 weeks ago when I was listening to this particular presentation from the medical perspective, saying that if you're on medication, listen to this. If you're on medication and you're taking this redox, your medication will even work better and faster, because it allows your body, your cells in your body, to be rejuvenated, replaced, and working to their full capacity. This is an amazing miracle of a product that can bring about solution to our body. Well, I always liken the redox signaling molecule with other aloe vera or supplementation that is available out there. These supplements, they are good in their own right. I liken them to the doors into a house. If you have 10 apartments in a house, all these 10 apartments will have their own separate keys of entry. Do you agree? All of them. Keys will be separate to get in. If you want to use door number 1 key to open door number 3, cannot do it. Or door number 2 to door number 10. It's impossible. But if you have a master key, guess what happens? The master key is able to penetrate and open all the doors at the same time. The redox signaling, this product you're just seeing right here, it's like into that. It's like a master key for our body. It's not only working for human, it's also working for animal, your cat, your dogs. Put it in their water that they drink, spray it in your own face, move it around to every location. It does work. I personally have used this product now for almost a year. I was introduced to this product when I went to the medical conference, a health and wellness conference at Budapest last year, February 23rd. I was at the conference. And I started using this particular product. It did a lot of miracle for me in the sense that my back pain, which I sustained from a car accident, 18th of February 2019, I've been to physio many, many times. They could not fix it. Only this product have been able to provide me with some advanced solution. I also had to go to toilet maybe 2-3 times per night. But now, since I've been taking this product, that has been, I can sleep the whole night without even visiting the washroom. And many, many people, millions of people around the globe who are taking this particular product are giving positive testimonial in terms of what this product is doing to their body. Let's look into a case study of what this product has actually done for many, many people. Some of you have seen this already. But each time I look into this particular case study, it gives me a different amount of vivid recollection in terms of, this is a woman back in 2024, just last year, the same day I was at the conference at Budapest, suffering from autoimmune condition. What does that actually mean in a very, very simple term? Autoimmune means your body rejects the molecule, the water, the salt, the oxygen, all of that in the body, thinking that these are aliens or substances in your body. So it's fighting them, trying to eliminate them from your own system. And that could cause you things like bullous purpura. And this autoimmune condition is a very, very rare condition that not many people actually suffer from it. But around about this time last year, the doctor, her physician actually gave her a written note to go home and die. So all the palliative team came along trying to help the family to cope in anticipation of what is awaits Amendra. Okay, they just had to accept it, that this is going to happen, until the intervention came with this particular redox. Remember what this redox does? It's not a cure. It provides the ability for the cell to be really activated so that they can work to their optimum, because the body is what actually heals itself. It's not the chemical, it's not the paracetamol, it's not the Panadol that we drink, but ability for the body to be able to look into the system in terms of what is actually taking place in our body. That's what these supplements are designed to do. That's what the Panadol are designed to do. All the different. So as this Amendra was taking this particular supplement, a few days later, but look at what happened about 3 weeks later. Look at the same skin that you've actually seen, in addition to the Renault 28. Can you see? Are you now able to visualize the condition of this particular woman? Waterlogged in her legs on the 6th of March. And again, from 29th of February, when she started taking this, 19 days later. Can you see that's like a baby skin? Miracle has happened. Would you not agree? Today, Amendra is happy, doing a lot of charity and charitable work within the community right here in England. So the question is, who now can you support? Who do you know that is suffering from any medical condition? People always ask me, oh, does it cure cancer? I said, no, this is not designed to cure anything. But if you have cancer, which means something is wrong with your cells, so your cell need to be activated. Does it cure migraine or migraine? No, it's not designed to cure anything. It's designed to activate your cell. So as one Dr. Kaufman mentioned, he said, anybody with cells in their body, he said, the redox and the Renault 28 is designed for them. Isn't that amazing? Incredible. Now, more good news is coming, right? And this is going to be featured in future presentation of another product which has been released by ASEA, and it's called Redox Gold. Right. This Redox Gold, what does it actually do? Well, you hear a lot of people who are suffering from long-term pain, chronic pain, back pain, neck pain. These people cannot sleep, believe me. If you are suffering from any pain, excruciating pain, your whole life is taken over by pain. And that's what you focus on all the time. It is no joke. And people are not taking a lot of respite from all of this pain. And this will be made available in the United Kingdom from 1st of March, 2025. So again, a lot of people that you have known for years suffering from excruciating pain from every part, every area. We have solution for them through this redox signaling molecule and the new product that will be made available in the process. So without much to say again and again, we're going to leave the floor open just for one or two questions. Then we'll move over to, I believe, Eric is in the house. Yes, Eric is right here with you. And back to you to take one or two questions or comment.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Sunny. Yes, please, the audience, any questions, any comments? I think they've understood everything very clearly.
They might say, how do I get this product? This product is right at your fingertips. You can even order it tonight in the process. You can open your own account for you to even become a health and wellness entrepreneur. And that's what I am. I'm a health entrepreneur. And I want to impact, benefit so many people. I put my ears on the ground, my eye wide open to see any of my neighbors who is suffering from any medical condition. Who can I help? That's my question every single day. What can I do for Lady Jones next door? What can I do with Mr. Ahmed, on the side of the road? Is your skin diseased? Or are they suffering from frequent issue of conditions? Anybody? Do you have a relative who is suffering, who is taking a lot of medication? All they need is 120 ml a day of redox, signaling molecule supplement, and even their medication will even work faster and better because why? Their cells have been rejuvenated. Dead cell has been removed from the system. Weakened cell have been reactivated. Damaged one have been repaired. It's just incredible. You don't agree? Okay. That's me done.
I have a question, please.
Oh, yeah, please.
Yes, please, Tessie.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know that if someone is suffering from type 2 diabetes, right, and then the person takes this, does it help the pancreas to now be able to produce the insulin that the body needs? Or is just going to aid the medication that the person is on to work better?
Okay, very good question. At the at the moment, when somebody is suffering from diabetes, you go to your GP. GP will give you statins. Will give you all the different thing that they think is going to help your pancreas to produce that insulin. And why is the body not able to produce insulin? And this is another thing that in the medical community, we do not understand it, particularly if it's type 1. But type 2 is slightly different. It could be due to lifestyle. It could be due to, people always say hereditary. No, diabetes is not a hereditary condition. Your mom or dad can have it, but you don't have it yourself. When you are actually taking the redox, you remember what the redox does? It doesn't kill the situation. All it does, it activates, it allows your cell to be able to work better. If your cell works better within your whole body system, that automatically will also affect the way that insulin is actually produced in your whole system. Because every part of the body has their own cells that can be activated and works like a jet as far as your body is concerned. So our recommendation is why it is not a curative supplement. It is a supplement that supports the body to function to its optimal capability. Very good question, Tessie, that you asked. I met at the conference last year. I met my Irish brother at the conference. He was suffering from type 1, right? Type 1, where your body is a no-no for insulin production. You have to take injection 2-3 times a day. And I asked him, I said, when have you been taking this particular product? He said, for the last 6 years. I said, what impact has it actually had on you, Peter? His name is Peter. He looked at me. He said to me, this is the only product who had actually saved me from taking injections every single day. In fact, he said, my physician could not even understand why I made so much progress in the last 5 years since I've been taking the redox signaling. Yes, it worked for type 1, according to, as far as Peter is concerned. And for me, I think it worked for my type 2 at the same time. That's the question I can give you. It's a supporting tool for a body to function to its optimal capability. I hope that helps, Tessie.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, you can place an order today and start using it, try it out. Right, I think that's all we have time for question and answer. Then you can bring in Harry. Then after Harry, then we'll conclude for the day.
Thank you.
That's yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So we have another guest special speaker for today, Henrik Schulz. He is a distinguished expert in health and longevity, dedicated to helping individuals achieving the optimal well-being through sustainable and science-backed wellness practices. Henrik brings wealth of knowledge and expertise, and we are excited to hear his insights on how we can enhance our health, how to prevent disease, and lead a longer and more fulfilling lives. Welcome, Henrik. Over to you now.
Thank you so much, Ash. Can you hear me, all of you? Thank you.
Yeah.
Great.
All good.
So happy to see you, and fantastic also to hear your explanation about these fantastic molecules. I was one of the first one to meet these molecules in Denmark. I'm living here in the southern part of Denmark, close to Germany, and I didn't know anybody else drinking these molecules at that time. So I met the products from, somebody sent me the products from Sweden, and I tested them out. My girlfriend here at home were very, very skeptic about what this could be because it sounded too good to be true. So maybe you think the same now, especially Tessie asked some questions, and I have a little bit about that also, how that could be possible. So everybody's so skeptical when big miracle is happening. So I have made a short presentation about this, how this is possible, and I can share a little bit. I think that I'm already sent a request. So I think I can be a host then I have some few slides to show you to see if this is interesting for you like it was for me.
Ash, you can make a hearing. Okay, done.
I can share it now, yes. Great. I didn't know anybody else here in Denmark drinking these magic molecules when I met them, but I was open. So I did it to myself and started to share it with somebody else, and I got very convinced when I began to get the real payment, like hugs and goosebumps by helping other people. So it was really changing my life. That was already 9 years ago. And really this is about the breakthrough. So I'm going to tell you about ASEA, the breakthrough. But my name is Henrik Schulz. Did this for 9 years, shared this with a lot of people around, sharing this, like Sonny said, with the neighbors, families, everybody close to us. And now after 9 years, people talking with people, did that. We now have a business in 22 different countries around the world. So incredible is nobody else has this, and you cannot compare it with anything else that you know. It's no vitamin, it's no mineral. It's no antioxidant, no exotic juice or any oil. This goes beyond nutrition and ingredients, and ASEA Redox impact your health in a depth that no other supplements ever have come close to achieve. And for many, ASEA Redox represents the missing links to a better health. So this is a cutting-edge technology. It's a whole new category in health and wellness, and for 2 decades, science declared this as being impossible to make outside our body. So what we are telling people is that we may have the greatest health science breakthrough of our lifetime, because we have the most incredible product here with the first and only cell signaling supplement. So everything like Sonny told about is about cell signaling. And this is backed up by 7 patents, and we have now more than 1,000 trade secrets. So we don't have any competitions, no competitors at all, no copycats, nobody else now after 15 years in business. Because cell signaling, it's about life. Like Sonny told, it's about 70 to 75 trillion cells. That's your body. And your body is the most complex communication network on Earth, because your cell is talking together with each other more than 1 million times per second. That's how we can breathe, that's how things can grow, that's how we can think. But any breakdown in these important cell signaling, and you cannot achieve the full healing potential. Because it doesn't matter how much vitamin or fish oil or all good stuff that you eat, it's materials. It's important, of course. But if your cells can't signal, a little else matters. It's like your house is on fire. What would you do? Yeah, we have the right one to take the fire out. We have the fire department. So of course you will take your cell phone and call them. But if it's no signal on your cell phone, you cannot reach the fire department, or they cannot hear the exact address. So your house will go down in fire. So every breakdown in your cell signaling is so important. Here it could be like everything you take, everything you eat, everything you drink, but also what you give from extra materials to your body of vitamins, materials, and exotic juice. But if it's no signal, your body cannot use it. So ASEA Redox is the only product available today to provide these redox signal molecules that are critical for signaling between all cells in our body. So this is all cell in your body, because no matter if it's lungs, it's about lung cells. If it's some brain cells, fat cells, it could be in blood cells. So everything is about cell communication, because this is made already now. But the only place is inside your body. In all cells, this is produced. If you take your cell like a bag of salt water, and in this bag of salt water, there's a lot of mitochondria. And these mitochondria, when they make ATP or energy for us to be alive, they also make redox signal moleculing. So this process, it's been written books about this since 1926. So these is called redox signal moleculing, because it has with cell communication to do. So no communication without a signal. So these molecules are native to your body. It's not only natural. Berries, fruits, and so on is natural, but this is native. You cannot live without them. You can live for 3 weeks with no food, and you can live for 3 days with no water, and you can live for 3 minutes with no oxygen, but you cannot live in 3 seconds with no redox signal moleculing, because no signal, no life. So their job, these redox signal molecules, is protecting and detecting, repairing and replacing damaged cells. So very important, but critical is we are producing less and less every day since puberty. Since 12 years old, every day a little bit more sluggish, a little bit slower, a little bit less energy, sleeping a little better than 10 years ago. You know maybe about that, maybe having pain new places suddenly when you get awake in the morning. That's how we are doing when we get older. But it's not only about aging, it's also about how you live and what you take for vitamins, and of course taking a run now and then or a long walk. But to produce these redox signal moleculing outside the body, that's been declared like being impossible. So this is the crazy thing, that we are the only company in the world who have these outside the body. And that's after millions of dollars of research that this was possible to create and to stabilize these molecules outside the body in a perfect, healthy, like it's found in a healthy cell. So voila, this is the world first and only redox signal moleculing. And how that is produced? Yeah, well, we are produced 75% of salt water. So if you're going to copy something what's only possible to make inside your body, you're going to start with the same building stones, salt and water. And we are doing that in a 3-step process. And if you're very welcome to go next time. We are going to the laboratory to see how this is possible to make outside the body. Actually, we are taking crystalline salt water, exactly like it's found inside your cells, take it into a turbine and in circulation for 3.5 days. And after salt water had been for 3.5 days, then it's not salt water anymore. It's broken down to free floating atoms. And at that time, you can reconstruct salt water to something else. So this is not salt water with redox signal moleculing. This has been salt water, but made to something else. So this is totally pure, made exactly like inside our body. We have an topical version also, and both of these products are validated by third-party independent science. We are protected by 7 world patents. We also every week get it certified in Madrid at BQC laboratories to make sure that we are having the truth, that we are against all odds having redox signal moleculing outside the body. In Germany, we are having a test center to all our topical versions and giving 5-star, what is maximum, to all our products, also to show what this can do. So please test out with yourself, your neighbor, your wife, your husband, your daughter, your grandma, whatever, what this gel is doing to our skin in 4 weeks only, in 28 days. That was called Renew 28. Take a picture before and after 28 days. And if you Google only this product, Renew 28, you can see thousands of photos in Google from our customer, what this did with them actually, prove what this can do. Also, Stevens Laboratories made a long test, also what this can do with our skin renewal in these 4 weeks. And it actually 16% faster it's going in replacements of our cells. Also with sports people, we can prove that in NC Research Campus, that only after 7 days of use for the mice, they ran 29% further before exhaustion. So really easy to test. And we heard some problem from Tessie, what can give in the body. Actually, we know what this can do with our cells, but Tourette Laboratories made a test what this can do with our blueprint, with our gene expression. And that's right, like Sonny said, that sometimes we're having that from our grandfather or grandfather, that we're having that. And only to tell a little bit short about this, and of course now I have to tell that this is not a treatment or cure for any disease or medical condition, because we're having a food supply supplement. So therefore, it's only medications and for sure also in Great Britain that we can tell that is helping people. But what we can see in Tourette Laboratories test about the gene expression in our body is in an 8 weeks study where people were drinking ASEA, and after that 8 weeks where they were not drinking ASEA, that they showed in the 8 first weeks that they were increasing their gene expression between 20 and 31% on 5 major areas of the health. Actually, in the immune system, in the inflammatory response, in the cardiovascular health, they could show what happened with the healthy digestion and also with hormone modulation. And if we only go one step deeper, and we can send something to you, Tessie, what this is doing, if you look like, if you go down in only one of these pathways, then it has 15 other pathways to go through, and number 11 would be very important for you. And the thing is, when you're having that problem, you are measuring on your body every day. So therefore, we know always it's going to be good customer, because you can indeed see what's happening in a short time, maybe. You can also see in the pathway that number 1 about the serotonin receptors, and also for a lot of women, very important in pathway 10 with the thyroid, what this is doing. And for my friend, very important in 13 with the spinal cord injury. So a lot of things we can tell, but main thing is we are empowering people to feel better than ever before. And very often that this is the missing link to better health and vitality. Of course, when you are having some problem with your sugar, you measure that on your body. We can't tell about diseases. But of course, also other people is measuring on their body, like sports people. So it's very easy to measure on these people. We are having 2 Olympic gold winners, Brita Larsson and Cody Miller, now drinking this product for more than 10 years. So you can see in YouTube, they are telling about how they increased their performance with these incredible products. We're also having Sean Berg down in the corner. He's having an ASEA gym where a lot of people, also highest world-class people, is testing it out, ASEA, and doing the gym on the product, but also people coming from crazy diseases or coming with brain damages is coming in his center to use product and to rehab. And also there, Dexter Yates is coming. You can see in the top, she's just turned 80 years old a few weeks ago. And I put out on Facebook also with her new goals, now that she turned 80, that she's going to participate in the World Championship of Ironman, the long distance, here in 3 months' time. She did the last 10 years, 10 full Ironman. And she has the world record for the fastest Ironman for any woman, plus 70. That's more than 14 and a half hours. So imagine to do that in that age. So gel, that's from the outside in, and the drink is from the inside out. But of course, to see on our only visible organ, it's easy to see what this is happening. This is my friend Raymond Bøhm from Norway, and she was told to take a picture every week, but she forgot to take it after 28 days. But this is after 21 days, but really crazy. So remember to take pictures. This is actually after 28 days in a whole body age, what you really can see what this is doing for changes. So yeah, incredible. It can be wrinkles, it can be stretch mark, it can be cellulite. It's a world first product where it's allowed to tell about cellulite, because Dermatest in Germany found out about it in a 12-week test on 50 women. Incredible. Maybe important for somebody you know. And other signs of aging, because our skin is replacing our cells slowly and slowly. When it's going fastest is until we are 12 years old, it's 28 days only. But when we are 60 years old, it takes 90 days, 3 times as long. So therefore we can see in the mirror what's happening, but inside we can't see what's happening. Quite scary. So therefore help your body. But of course, outside it's easy to see, but this gel is very good for discomfort relief. 3 times in 5 minutes directly where the problem is. The bad shoulder, the bad knee, the lower back. Try to make a movement first, what's hurting, and then put 3 times in 5 minutes and do the same after that. And like Dr. Sunny was telling, we're having even more creative products, only going for relief of pain and anti-inflammatory things, coming here in about 2 weeks' time. That's going to be incredible. And you're going to see that this is really going to be the eye-opener, where the Renew 28 has been all the piano, then this is only going for very few parts of the piano, because this is going directly for where does it hurt, where the gel Renew 28 is for everything around. Really an incredible product. Here you also can see Rosie, and we know her son, and he took a picture of her the first day when she was 84, starting on the drink and Renew 28. And when she wanted to stop after 7 weeks, it was a good idea, because she didn't think that she made any changes, but it was easy to see in a picture. So, of course, Rosie continued. Here, when she's 86, 87, and on her 90 years birthday. So, what we are telling is that we may have the greatest health science breakthrough. Maybe now is that blown away and think like, when this really is the truth, then he may be right. And we are having other products also to back up these incredible cell signaling products. We are having a first-class skincare kit that you can be put much more into what this can do. We have also normal food supplements. Why? Yeah, because we have the vapor here with the magic molecules, but you still need the right materials. And there is not a lot of good materials in the supermarket. So that's a way to help your body in all of the right way. We also have some new powder products here, only 1.5 years ago, powering your redox like directly. So if you, and it's only made from fruit and berries and vegetables and herbs. So if you need energy, that's a good way, because after only 5-10 minutes, it's working, and then 4, 5, 6 hours in the front. So energy, the yellow one, is pure energy instead of Red Bull, Monster drinks, all of these bad stuff, or maybe also too much coffee. This is the easy way to get energy. That's with 0.3 liter per dose of these. I put always the yellow one together with the red one. That's for all cognitive things. That could be with kids with too much energy in the school, and a lot of letters hearing about that every day. And it could also be a lot of elderly people who can't remember the name of their neighbor anymore. Fantastic what this could do only with berries, fruits, in sometimes few weeks. Also for me, it does a lot of things with my short-time memory, and also the joy of doing a lot of things and getting myself together to do and finish things. The last one out there, the blue one, the green, whatever it is, it's called Mood, and that's because we can tell about that it's doing some great things against depression, about agency, and about stress, and for sleep. So it's called the sleeping bag. I do it here in Denmark. So it's really effective. Not that it's like a sleeping, like you fall to sleep directly, but it really brings calmness. So therefore, drink it a few hours before you go to bed, and you can measure it on your pulse that your sleep is going to come in a whole new quality. The reason why we can tell so much about this product is because it's made from saffron, and saffron is not only known as the most expensive herb of the world, but also known as the happy pill of the nature. So we are the only one who have complete cellular health because we have both the labor and the materials. So we can change life with this. And when I saw this product first time 9 years ago, I thought like, I'm going to come around to change a lot of lives. And I did this full time for 9 years together with my girlfriend. And we have built incredible life up, and also together with a lot of other people who was open-minded to look at an incredible product. Like me and Sonny were meeting around less than 1 year ago, and he also saw what this crazy company could help him with coming in with an incredible product, combining this with his industry that he's already having to find out where the problem is, and now also to find the purest way to a solution with this company. So I know that we put a little short video here. I asked Ash to play about this gold that I know that Sonny told a little bit about it, and only so we could see the new technology, because we have found out in all these years that if you put this together with metal, you can cook it until 100 degrees Celsius. It's still no problem. You can freeze it, no problem. It's still the same molecules in the same power. But if you put this together with metal, that means in an iron cup or something, it gets back to salt water again. And as soon as you taste it, you're going to find out it's not salt water. It tastes like pool water. The more your body needs it, the worse it tastes. So therefore, the more imbalance you're in, the worse it tastes. So by finding out that about metal, the last 3 years, the new product you're going to see here have been developed, because they've studied about this with metal, how that metal can destroy the molecule. And they also found out in our lab that some metal will work as a catalyst for the molecules. That means making it even more crazy to aim on certain spots in the body. So therefore, this new product, we found out to put 24 karat of gold in, and therefore it's working as a catalyst on all signaling in the body. So please play this first video about this incredible product. Came out last week. Therefore, I have it here. But also coming very, very shortly to the UK. And this is really going to be an eye-opener. Everybody needs this. You're going to find out. Please play it, Ash.
We are so excited to introduce ASEA's latest breakthrough in redox technology. Our commitment to advancing the science of redox signaling has never been stronger. We are here to share a brand new innovation that showcases this dedication. ASEA sees redox technology as more than just a focus, it's a catalyst for innovation. Significant investments in time, energy, and money over many years have been made to advance redox science, research, and development. We are committed to pushing the boundaries of our redox technology and the science behind redox to innovate and bring products to the market that produce real, tangible health benefits at the cellular level. ASEA's latest advancement innovates redox signaling technology to target specific pathways in the body that ultimately result in a targeted, powerful impact on our health. We aim not just to deliver a product, but to introduce a revolution in health. This is next generation redox.
With our position as leaders in the redox space, we invest heavily into research with third-party labs and university partners. This research has led us to a next generation of redox products, the first of many in a targeted approach to redox technology and its benefits. Redox Gold is ASEA's first next generation redox product. Redox Gold contains microparticles of 24-karat gold that act as a catalyst to focus redox signaling molecules to act in very specific pathways. This is an extremely important advancement because until this point, ASEA's core technology has been a broad spectrum technology. However, many have found that they want a more targeted approach and a solution to their specific health goals and outcomes that they seek. Redox Gold is the first product that ASEA is offering that offers a targeted solution to specific benefits. Redox Gold was under development for over 3 years between product development work internally with our product development team, as well as third-party lab and university research to evaluate the health benefits of this new next-gen technology.
We test a lot of different types of salts, metals, with different universities because we wanted to find a compound that could synergize with the redox molecules. We found out that gold would be the perfect compound. Activation of NRF2, increase and upregulation of glutathione. We got the best results with gold.
The products that we have tested, eventually we find out that they have gold component, and I believe now that that's why we got a lot of positive data on them, because the combination of gold and this redox active compounds, they can induce NRF2, they can increase the redox balance in the cells.
The science and R&D team decided we wanted to make a product using all of that science. So we made a topical gel formulation that is fast acting.
If our core technology acts like a light bulb, illuminating the room in a broad way, Redox Gold acts like a laser with pinpoint accuracy to be able to focus on specific pathways and benefits.
We need this core technology to pave the way so that we can power our potential.
We have stressed the importance of the NRF2 pathway, and we've shown that products like the ASEA Redox Supplement and Renew 28 help to stimulate the NRF2 pathway that is an important antioxidant pathway responsible for many important functions in the body. However, these are broad spectrum foundational products, and so many people may want to stimulate this pathway and its benefits even more. This is where Redox Gold comes in.
There is always this sort of a balance between the free radicals and antioxidants, so the products that can actually improve the antioxidants capacity of the cells, they will be beneficial.
Research shows that Redox Gold enhances the expression of the NRF2 pathway above and beyond what our core products, ASEA Redox Supplement and Renew 28, are capable of. This enhanced expression of the NRF2 pathway leads to benefits in relief in targeted and needed areas.
If you use this kind of compounds, you were actually adding to the anti-inflammatory and also the repair of the damage, and also giving the muscles, you know, a bit of resilience, which will decrease their inflammation.
Thermographic imaging shows a cooling of the skin, which represents a rapid relief and recovery of targeted areas. The NRF2 pathway is an important anti-inflammatory and antioxidant pathway in the body. When you can stimulate this pathway, you accelerate recovery and you offer relief to problem-targeted areas.
We can calibrate those molecules and target those results to certain aspects of our health.
Redox Gold's targeted approach to stimulating the NRF2 pathway results in some amazing benefits that have not been possible with ASEA's first generation technology.
ACEA is already one of the only companies doing this redox signaling compounds. Your products are doing what they should and what you say.
Until this point, this was not possible with our first generation technology.
And your products should do that. So I'm confident they will be very happy, your customers.
This is an extremely fast-acting technology that lends itself well to sampling and sharing redox technology. We know that redox can be difficult to explain at some times and is not widely known or understood. This product provides an opportunity for you to provide a redox technology and give an immediate experience to those that you are sharing it with. We are so excited for the potential growth opportunities with this product for our associates and for ASEA and for redox technology as a whole.
And I think that's also the basis of science of ASEA, that they are working on the redox signaling, and also now they have married it with the use of gold compounds.
So being on the medical board of the company, I was fortunate to have access to Redox Gold before everybody else, but I tested it on a lot of people. And almost every single person within minutes, didn't even take 10 minutes, had dramatic results, like, oh my God, results, honestly.
As a pain doctor, I dealt a lot with inflammation. And even the word inflammation, what is the breakdown? It's something's on fire, right? So when we're dealing with that, we want to cool that fire. We want to put that fire out. And why is it on fire? Because usually when you have some damage there, there's going to be an increase in the blood flow to it, increase in different cells that are going to cause it to become swollen and red and hot to the touch and have that sort of burning, searing sensation to it. What I love about Redox Gold is that it cools that fire. It has a cooling effect that just gives relief.
They see the relief, the instant relief, and just security, knowing they have this in their house. They're not worried if something bad happens because they have Redox Gold there. This is absolutely priceless. This should be in every single household.
I can see just about everybody having a need for this product at some time or another, but there are specific groups that have challenges every day who are going to benefit the most. And that's going to be people who are dealing with joint issues or muscle issues. I'm thinking athletes. I'm thinking people who are maybe getting up in years, like myself. Everybody's going to want to have this on hand. Everybody's going to want to have it in their first aid kit.
The results that we are seeing and hearing are just off of the charts. Don't miss this incredible opportunity for you to start growing your business, increase your business, and to be able to help so many people along the way.
It's amazing to see 3 years of research culminate in this targeted product and to see the benefits in relief and recovery that this is already providing users and will continue to provide users in the years to come. Redox Gold represents the next generation in redox science and represents the next generation in your business. Experience the results today and go and share it with somebody who needs it.
Thank you, Hans. Hope it was interesting for you to be some of the first one in Europe to see an incredible product that is on its way. Everybody needs it. But it's also like that with our bottles. Because when people told me in the start, when I started this out of them, there was a lot of skeptic people and telling me everything, you know what it's like. And for sure, when you're coming out with a business, with a product made from salt and water, then people is very aware of what's going to happen. So, but what I saw, what happened with people, yeah, it was incredible. Getting the extra energy, getting their life back, getting younger, getting stronger, all this, and I could measure on my own body. And I met this product at the right time. I was at that time 48, and my body age was 62. And now, when I was 57 years old, and my body age is 33. So the best investment you can do is invest in your own health. Your real wealth is your health. So I don't know if I have a few minutes left that I can tell a little bit more about the company.
You got about 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes. That's okay. Just a second.
Hi, Henrik. It's Judith here.
Hi, Judith.
Hi. Can I ask you, how do I use the gold? Is it just only one little one? Then apply the area they got a pain, or before the Redox, the Renew 28 is 3 times for
Yes,
5.
can we wait with that because I have 5 minutes? So can we wait with that?
Sorry, I'm asking, how do you use the Redox Gold? Just apply.
Okay. You don't have to shake it. Actually, only applying it where the problem is. It's very much aiming for one spot. So where you're going to hit it, that's where it's going to help. So do you have it in your hand now? Did you get it already? The drop?
Yeah, they are on my I order 8 and 5 go to Dr. Sunny. They're on my way to our team to share, and I have a few left. If anyone wants to, just let me know. Yeah.
Yes, great. You're gonna see exactly. You're gonna have an explanation from that. Just to tell a little bit about this incredible company and how it's possible that you're gonna hear about this here in Zoom by Dr. Sunny. This is actually. Will you please mute yourself, Judith? Thank you. It's because of these 2 gentlemen. Boris Norton is our great chairman and founder of the company. He's 86 years old. He was the first one to drink this product and believing in these molecules. Today, his son also is a very important part of this company. Today, sitting daily also as a chairman and a founder of this company. Boris Norton had been VP of strategy in Kraft Foods, so a very successful businessman, before he founded ASEA. So actually he was retired when he was 57 years old, and he started ASEA when he was 70. So he didn't have to, but it was because that he needed to, because he had found out about these incredible products together with Gary Samuelson, who's an atom physicist and a PhD, and together with his team, they found out how to stabilize these magic molecules outside our body in an exactly form like in our body. So they knew it was a lot of money worth, because now it was not so important if it was a knee problem or mental problem. In the end of the day, it has something with cells to do. So they asked the big pharma, and they didn't believe that it was redox signal moleculing, because for almost 100 years, it's written 1,200 books about this. Then it was not possible to make salt water to redox signal moleculing. So they wanted to have 2 months time to test this out, if that against all odds was possible. And these 2 months, Boris and Tyler took 40 test persons in the US with middle to heavy problems in their body, and said to them, drink as much you can. At that time already they knew it was 0% toxic, so you cannot have too much of something what's already produced inside your body. But after these 2 months' time, it was not only 40 people in the US drinking these products, it was 135 people drinking it in 20 different countries. Without that, these 40 people were asked to share this with anybody, and also not giving any economically benefits of sharing it with anybody, somebody else. So at that time, the big pharma were ready to buy ACEA and all the patents and everything behind this from Berners and Tyler. But their new thing was, the new rules from the big pharma was that they were going to close everything down. They were going to burn all patents, making sure that it was going to be no test persons in the future. And the Norton family has to keep quiet for the rest of their life. So they decided to say no to the payout because Rhodes Norton were already free. He didn't have to earn more money. He already made himself economically free at Kraft Food many years ago. So the most important for him was to bring this product around the world. So therefore they said yes to people, principles, and purpose. And therefore you're invited here today to look at this incredible company and incredible product. So how do we tell that this is possible? Well, that's about education. We do also that in Saturdays about this, how you also can find out earn money instead of paying to have a product.
What?
Rita, could you mute yourself, Rita? Thank you. And also it's all about telling your own personal experience. And that's naturally just to share it with other people. Like Sunny also said, do you know somebody who have some kind of pain in their back or their knee? Or yes, I know. Okay, then tell them. So this is word of mouth referral program. And that's very smart. That's instead of spending all money on commercials in the television that nobody likes, you can be the commercial instead of that. Because all other company is doing the mad thing. That's like marketing, advertising, and distribution. Actually, 60 to 80% of the cost of a product is here. So if you ever bought something for £100 and thought like this was really not more than £30 worth, you were right. Instead of, we are giving our customer the opportunity to buy it directly at the company. You're never going to see this in any store around the world. You're not going to see any commercial of ACEA in the television. That's going to make the product much more expensive. But instead of that, we can give your products very cheap. And maybe you're going to think about other people. So therefore you can have your products for free. Or maybe having an extra income on the side of what you're already doing. Or maybe bigger than that. But you're not going to have any stock payment. You're not going to have any responsibility of payment processing or shipping and handling. The only thing you're going to do in this company, that's sort between people you know, who's positive, who's negative, who's going to be customer, who also think like, I'm going to make a change for other people. I also want to share this with others. And of course, you can earn it on yourself. The bigger team, the bigger income potential. So it's like investing time in getting extra time or getting freedom. And you're not even going to be the messenger. You're going to be a message. You're not going to be the message. So, of course, you're the messenger. So you're just going to share a video with people or share a homepage or come on a Zoom, hear about this, when you maybe have some dreams to make something else that you're doing today, or maybe having freedom, fire your boss, just having some extra money on the side of what you're doing, or maybe you're only looking for better health for you and your family. And you can share this with everybody around the world now, openly in 36 countries around the world. So incredible company, never any debt. 19 distribution center to send this product out as fast as possible. Actually, in UK, we are having our own distribution center now in Birmingham. So sometimes you are receiving your product in less than 24 hours. So we really have a lot of growth around the world, but most important is we are having patents. We are not having any competitors. And we are positioned at the beginning of the next great chapter in health and wellness. The last chapter Yeah, that was for 40 years. Vitamins, minerals, antioxidant, exotic juice. Nothing's bad said about that. That's incredible materials. But you need labor. We are having redox. So maybe in the next 40 years, that's going to be about redox, because this technology, we are pioneering in the new category of science, high impact, life-changing technologies we can open up for you in some of the close communities in Facebook, some of them more than 25,000 members, where you really can hear about other people's experience around the world. Heavily patented, no competition at all. And it's not like I don't need it. Everybody needs it, because your body is producing less and less and less until the last day you're going to be here, with the last signal is going to be sent to your heart. At that time, it's very critical. So take care a long time before that. Virtually nobody knows about this. That gives tremendous financial opportunities for the right one. So our mission is to better people's life and to be a force for good in the world. And that's not only words. We are doing that with our own foundation around the world, where we are using our money as associate, and also the company. We are having our own, where we are building commercial schools in Ecuador, where the last 4 years we have even paid for the salary of the teachers. We have taken more than 110 kids out of child abuse in the Philippines. We have built water system for 2.5 years in Cambodia. And right now we have opened a new project in Zambia about education. So that's going on right now, but we have a lot of projects around the world to really make a change for people, only not for people drinking Azea, but also really doing some changes for other people. But what about you? Do you think this is interesting? Maybe not. Maybe you think no, thank you. I'm really not ready for this, or I don't want to invest in my own body, or that's totally okay. But you might know someone, somebody maybe who's struggling with some problem, somebody who's not sleeping very good at night, somebody who needs an extra energy, or worse than that. That could also be somebody who's going to run the London Marathon in a few months' time. Please give them this info and have them on this Zoom next week. It could also be like being a customer, just enjoying this better cellular health and see what this can do to you. That's great. Super. Let's see. And maybe already now you've written down a list with somebody who could be interested in this. Therefore, it's a good idea to join as an associate. I did that 9 years ago and started my own franchise here, having my own homepage, having my back office, having a direct shop where people can go and buy. That sounds very expensive. No, it's not. It's $40. Or for you, £38. And then you have your site in 21 different languages. So you are ready to go around the world. Of course, in the top of that, you're going to buy some products to test out. There's some maximum in the first 8 days in the UK that you can maximum spend £200. But important is, look at this long term. It's about your health. So order at home every month or buy one time as a customer. It's about how you see your health. But if you look long time, then go and be an associate. Share this with other people. Get more wise about what the products is doing to you. But we know that we are having the right products at the right time, and we are all the start of something big with a great purpose. And right now is the moment that we are going to influence the future. So I hope that you want to be a part of this. James Norton already left a legacy for his family when he started this company. Now that he said no to the medicine industry, he knows that he left a legacy for all the world. I hope that you want to be a part of this, because I really feel like making a life while making a difference for a lot of people. If you think the same, I can only say welcome to Azea.
Fantastic. Thanks a lot, Henrik. That was amazing. What more can I say? You see, there's one thing that gladdens my heart. Anytime Henry is presenting, Judy is presenting, or any of our doctors is presenting, it just made me to feel oomph in my belly, the goosebump. Why? Because I'm working in an industry that everybody needs, right? As a health entrepreneur, you don't even have to be a medical doctor. You don't even have to be a mental nurse. Nothing. You are in an industry whereby everything is done for you. You think you've actually benefited from what Henry have presented now? Well, you come for Saturday, the business opportunity is incredible, right? Every day. This is a business whereby you don't have to go through all the difficult, you don't have to go for the research and everything else to launch the product. And you can make £2,000-3,000 every single day of your lifetime. Yeah, you heard me right. I'm not saying 300, £10,000 a day. But you just have to be the effort you are willing to put into it. And there are so many people who are living on the top of gold, but they're going as well looking for that same gold. It's here right in your hand. Grab hold of it. And you have me, you have Henry, you have Judy. We're all presenting week in, week out. Yes, some people buy the product. Yeah, they are using it. They can see the benefit. I personally can see the benefit. Can you imagine the Redox gold? That gold, everyone should have it in their home. It will replace Vaseline. It will replace all the different creams you have. Can you imagine somebody suffering from excruciating long-term pain, fibromyalgia, or any other sciatic pain? Just a little application and that pain will be subsided. Can you imagine in your mind's eyes where we're going with this? Look at that. Incredible. It's not even available in the UK at all. We're only getting just a few of them for our personal use until it is actually made available. Thanks to Judy. Judy is actually making some for me, my family to use so that we can even, yeah, you think that all the other products are great. This is even greater. So that's what life is all about. That's what science is all about. Research, development, and that's what this company is all about. You don't have to do anything, just be part of it and participate. If you like to order any of the product, you can get in touch with me, or you simply complete that application form on the website, submit your inquiry, and we'll pick it up and we'll respond back to you. We'll get back to you ASAP. I hope you benefited from today's presentation, and I'm just going to open the platform now with the permission of our host, who is always there, like moon and star. We only have space for one question because we only have 2 minutes left. One question we have, or a comment.
Thank you. Thank you so much. A heartfelt thank you to our incredible guest speakers today, Dr. Sunny Ohonsi and Henrik Schulz, for sharing the invaluable insights on longevity through health and wellness practices today. We appreciate the time and effort you've taken to be here and for guiding us towards a healthier and more balanced life. Thank you, everybody. So, any comment, any questions? Maxine. I think Maxine said, I wish I knew about the product. I heard that a friend had fibroids, then found out she's suffering from cancer. But last stage, unfortunately, ended up in hospital. Sadly, she passed away. We are so sorry to hear that, Maxine.
So was it condition of the friend, Maxine's friend?
Yeah, she was suffering from cancer last stage.
Okay. Although we do not promise anything. We do not say that it cures cancer, but it can certainly help. We have people who are suffering from oncological issues, stage 1, stage 3, stage 4, and they take the redox and it provides some solution. I'm not sure whether they're placebo, but if it's placebo, let's use it. So yeah, we're open here, Maxine, to be able to get this product to your friend, and who knows.
Sadly,
No,
hi. Sorry, sadly,
yeah, Maxine.
Sorry, sadly, I'm just a bit emotional actually. Sorry. Sadly, she has passed away. She had fibroids. Yeah, she had fibroids, and she was planning to have children. And sadly, the fibroids were taken out, and then we found out that she had cancer. So then, yeah.
These are some of the medical complications. You see, fibroid is not even a condition that needed a lot of operation, but people just blindly go through this operation because they saw their physicians actually, recommended. Yeah, the process of butchering sometimes is not required, and that can lead into so many other complications and so forth. We're sorry to hear the loss, Maxine. If you do know anyone who is actually suffering from fibro or prostate, or just say, look, we have health entrepreneurs who might be able to provide some solution. This is what we're here for. And the interesting thing is about School of Bio-Natural, we're not against intervention using Western-based intervention, normal drug, paracetamol, painkiller. We're not against that. In fact, anyone who uses, like I mentioned earlier, you're taking the redox as part of your interventional or just getting your health back in track, they actually receive more effective solution from their own medication that they are taking. Isn't that incredible? Yeah. So,
of course, we cannot tell about worst thing happening and diseases and all this. It's a rule in all Europe that it's only medication. It's somewhere else otherwise in the world. But I was shared out there a friend of mine coming from Australia, and you can see in YouTube his crazy story by writing ASEA 5. That's because it's 5 doctors on the line doing this presentation once a week. But this ASEA 5 is with Dan Doyle. Incredible story. Also coming with that disgusting disease that you lose your hair. So you can see in his presentation, he is having pictures on himself also being in the same stage, actually. Sorry about hearing this, Maxine, with your friend, but in that stage, and also the other one picture together with him in the hospital. They were not alive 6 months later. So, but he's telling his story in there, Dan Doyle. I've been together with him a few months ago in the Virgin Island, and he's actually in the top 10 of the most successful people in ASEA, and now living in Honolulu, Hawaii. So please go and see Dan Doyle's crazy story about this disgusting disease, and also how he came on the other side. And of course, why everybody close to him knew that this was not possible. So could you imagine that there was a lot of people being interested in knowing how he did this? So that was also why his business was growing so fast, by sharing this with a lot of people. Thank you.
Thank you, Henrik. All right, everybody. Any last comment from anybody? Pedro, Andrew, anybody who would like to say something before I shut down today's presentation? Okay. So all the attendees, thank you for being the part of the Super Wednesday session. And we look forward to seeing you again, upcoming session, which is this coming Saturday, 10 a.m. UK time. Until next time, just stay healthy and stay inspired, everybody. And thank you for coming today. Thank you, Henrik, Dr. Sunny Onse. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Pedro, Judith, Dr. Grant. How are you? Thank you for being here. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.